Lisa.
I'm David.
We're retired and road tripping. We are here to do our 2-year anniversary video, sort of a state of affairs. Let me flip this. We knew that this was going to happen someday. Well, here, let me show you our little setup. We got the hammock between the truck camper and the Jeep because we have got, well, let me go to the back. There are a lot of people out front. We always come down here, we're like, how can more people not be taking advantage of the free camping? Well, today's the day. We got somebody back there. We've got a van over there, and we've just got lots of people right in there. So, what a beautiful spot.
Those guys are still fishing. They might be able to catch something now.
Our 2-year anniversary of retired and road tripping, right where we started it, right here at Clarksville on the banks of the Mississippi River. I can tell you with 100% certainty that when we started this, we had no idea what we were doing.
Nope. We're still learning stuff.
We're still learning. But we're happy with the way it's going. We're having fun doing it. It's been kind of for me, it's been kind of a, learning curve as to figuring out what to video. Some people's like, oh, you don't have to tell every number of the campground. And then as soon as someone says that, somebody goes, oh, I wish I had watched your video first. I would have got campsite number 60 instead of 31. It never fails. So I think what I've learned, since I do most of the videoing, and David just kind of adds in whatever.
I'm always looking up history and stuff about that area that we're at, and how many loops there is and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I find the places to go, and then David digs into the in-depth part of it. So what I think I figured out in the 2 years is just to video what we want to see. Really, like if we were to come back here, what would we want to see?
Yep.
And what I would want to see are the best camp spots and probably the worst ones. And, oh, we got a train coming, so.
Yeah, it's coming from the south this time.
Yep.
Well, like Site 13 we're sitting at right now, how to level up the truck.
Let me go see if I can flip this so you can see the train. I just decided that I'm not putting too much stress into the videoing. Wherever we go, I just do us. If you like us, then good. And if you don't, then it was nice that you checked us out. For the big part of me, retirement, it has been a struggle this year. You guys know that if you've been following us. I'm retiring after 24 years of teaching PE. Even though I'm not retired yet, we're getting close here at the end, close enough to know that I have received Teacher of the Year. So that reception is coming up in a couple of weeks. And this past week, my replacement has been in the building. Coach Montana has came in, and the kids love him, and the people that I work with love him. So it was great to see him in the building, and that the kids really liked him and enjoyed him. I got to give him some of my tips. And I have written down all of our PE games with a diagram and the directions, and I put them in a notebook for him. So if next year, if the kids say, hey, can we play whatever? He has no idea what that is. He can look it up. I think they're going to have a great year next year. I'm going to be close by. He knows that. The people at my building know that. All they have to do is call or text me. Any questions come up. So it's been a kind of a difficult year for me. First half, I was like trying to make sure that I had everything ready for next year. Second half, over Christmas, something kind of switched. And I was like, really? It's not hard for me to look forward to what we're going to be doing.
Yep.
Like every time we're out, when we have to come home, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go home. Okay, so it's not like this is going to be a big chore. This is going to be great fun. But, people don't understand how much I love my job. And they're like, oh, your people are going to be fine without you. That's not the point. I'm sure they're going to be fine without me. I'm talking about our relationships. So it's been like, as you can kind of hear, I've been sick. I've been hanging on with this sickness. I can't get over it. I think it's going to be one of those deals like when I was the head basketball coach. When you have a lot at stake, your body hangs on. And then when it's over, you kind of just like, whew.
Yep.
So, I'm working hard trying to get over this cold because I have a lot of stuff coming up these last 2 weeks of school. So, I just wanted to fill you in on where we were. The most asked question now for us is, what's your first trip going to be? And it's hard for us to answer that. We just started talking about that today.
I was talking about, had some time on waiting in line to get loaded at rock quarry and thinking about national parks that we rushed through or we haven't been to. I knew we rushed through Theodore Roosevelt Park in
North Dakota. I just said Colorado just because I love Colorado and we haven't been for a couple years. So I would love to go back to Colorado, but regardless, we'll probably go somewhere now, in a couple of weeks, in 15 days of school, we're going to be able to do whatever we want. But it's important for David to keep working in stuff that he loves to do. He's got a farmer down in Owensville that he loves going down to help.
Yep, we got that big rain down there, so we got to wait for it to dry up next week or so.
He works with our son Trenton and his boss, lime spreading and gravel hauling and
getting ready for hay season.
Okay, so he's got that stuff. I'll be subbing, I'm sure, and being called into the school every once in a while. The big trip that we have just decided, we have decided, so I'm going to start planning our trip to Alaska, and that is going to be probably next year.
Yeah, is
what we're planning on. So be looking for that here, maybe already, I'm not sure. Patreon, we're going to be launching our Patreon account. Our Facebook page is going through the roof. Right now, 53,000 on Facebook.
Yeah, something like that.
So our Facebook page is going like, I'm not even lying. I can't keep up with it and work my job. So I've just been keeping my head above water trying to take care of everything on the Facebook page and plus go out every weekend and do this content and then go to work 4 days a week. So, we have a lot to look forward to. We're very grateful for the life that we get to live. We're grateful that we both love this truck camper and this truck and our Jeep and, everything, the way that we do it, we love it. It would be bad if I was someone who just needed running water all the time and air conditioner and...
Oh, that'd be trouble. Yeah.
So we're able to go with this truck camper. We're able to go back into boondocks and, places where other people can't get. We get to be by ourselves and just cherish the peace and quiet and nature. And so we're grateful to all of you for following us and subscribing if you have. And, just keep your eye on us because now that I'm retired, now the retired and road tripping really starts.
Yep.
All right. Anything else you want to add on this little section, Dave?
Nothing I can think of.
All right. We're kind of rushing through this. We didn't really want to do it today, but we've got a threat of rain. Once it starts raining, it's supposed to rain all night tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah, chance of rain, and there's popping up. It's supposed to start raining here in about 50 minutes.
Yeah, we just wanted to be able to do this outside so that y'all can see the river. All right. We are not sure what we got on plan for tomorrow with the rain. We may drive over to Campsville, Illinois. We're not sure. We may be in the camper just taking it easy. But we'll be back with you when we figure it out.
On the dash and the calling open road. Road trip classics on the radio. With your hand tied in mine. There's no such thing as time. Now we can go anywhere you want to go. Ooh, there's no place we can't go. Ooh, my home is when I'm alone with you. With you. Sunlight fades away and you fall into my arms. This life is not the same when we're apart. If you follow me tonight, I'll walk with you for life. We can go anywhere you wanna go. Ooh, there's no place we can't go. Ooh, my home is when I'm alone with you. With you. With
Good morning, everyone. We woke up. We have had a night full of storms. Did you hear that?
I was up for a couple hours because we was on the edge of a tornado warning. So I was kind of watching it off and on from 2 to 4 o'clock a.m.
In amongst that, we had barges up and down, a couple of trains.
Yep.
We're going to stay here for the day, and there's more rain coming. We left our rain. We bought a new shelter that is for rain and bugs. It's a little bit more difficult to put up than our old shelter. We left our old shelter at home. So let me show you what Dave does the best. So this is a hammock that we use. I'm sorry, this is a tarp that is a rain tarp for over our hammocks.
Yep.
So he's
got the bungee cords.
Got the bungee cords out.
And the kayak's 10 foot long, tarp 10 foot. Strap it to the camper and use a wire up on that front latch. So
okay.
we'd stay dry.
Like normally, during the day, we go out sightseeing during the day, but we're going to be here all day. Sometimes inside the camper, if you're inside the camper, you get kind of claustrophobic. At least I do. So this way, at least one of us will be able to, probably me, because I enjoy being out here. He'll probably be out here too. Like I got several projects going. We're going to be cooking out here. So we'll let you know if this works or not. What a difference a night makes. Look at this river now. We've had rain all night long. River is full of debris, logs, dirt. I just wanted to show you the difference. All right, well, we are getting ready to go home. We gotta pop everything down. What a difference a day makes. We're just gonna stand right here so that y'all can see that debris coming down the river. It rained hard, and it rained hard all night.
Yeah, the river probably raised 2 foot.
It raised a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I had that video of how calm the river was last night when we were eating supper compared to now. I literally been just sitting out here for the last hour or so. It's just log after log after log. And we got weird stuff. Like right here, it just twirls around and round. And sometimes there'll be a log there and all of a sudden it'll just disappear right out there where that little swirly thing is. It is crazy.
Well, they built this like this so it'll be easier to put the boats in for the boat ramps, but that's what does that.
Well, there is a barge heading up through the lock at Clarksville. So we will see if it'll keep coming. Like, I don't know if barges come up when there's this much debris.
Captain's discretion. So.
All right, Dave. Well, we're going to go ahead and put an end to this 2-year anniversary video. So what's your just impression of the first 2 years of retired and road tripping?
It went by real fast and learned a lot of stuff about YouTube and Facebook on all the algorithms or whatever they call it.
Dave tries. He does try, but mostly he's the muscle of this operation. And now that I'm retiring, I'll have a lot more time to devote to retired and road tripping. Like our Facebook page is blowing like 50. We're almost 52,000. I think we just turned over 52,000 followers on Facebook. So our Facebook page is doing great. So if you haven't already, check us out there. But I know that this has just been so much fun. We're going to be able to do this whenever we want to now that I'm retiring. But I'm sure that Dave wants to keep farming. He farms for somebody down in Owensville. Yep. He farms for some people close to our house. He works every day, almost, with Trenton and his boss, spreading lime and
cutting hay, hauling rock with the dump truck and dirt. Sometimes get in with the sewer part of the business that Trenton usually does.
So as you can see, even though Dave's retired, he really does enjoy working. But the biggest question that we have now is what's our first big trip? And we don't really know what that is. We just started kind of talking about it. Dave mentioned North Dakota. I mentioned Colorado. So we'll see. But the big trip that we're talking about, Alaska, we have decided we are going to start planning our trip to Alaska for next year. And that is going to be super exciting. All right, Dave, anything else you want to add?
Nothing I can think of.
All right, America's beautiful. Get out and see it.
Like and subscribe if you want to.
We'll see you on the road.